How's it going, everybody? Howdy. A day. This is quite a day for me. So we're going to try to snag an Amazon scammer first. As I tried to outline earlier, the order that I wish to get scammers: refund or Amazon scammers first, followed by, I would say, a division between technical support and Social Security. The Social Security ones are funny ones because they act like idiots, but they're very unsuccessful in their scams, whereas technical support scammers do get successful scams. So I got to remember to go after the bigger ones if I can. But of all the scams that I deal with, the refund scam is the worst, because when they get their victims, they wipe out entire checking accounts. So that's my thinking. So I'm going to do this with Mary.
Are you ready to kick some scammer butts? Here we go. Amazon number 1. They start hopping off by this time. That's why it's important to get on to them as quick as we can. It's funny, Patrick. I'll follow this with my Google Voice. You always want to be able to call you back on a refund scam. Okay, they're just hanging out. Okay, try this one. Okay, this is it for the refunds.
Your call has been forwarded to an auto.
Okay, I'm gonna leave them a voice message. But we're gonna jump to the Social Security scammers unless I see another refund.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 27077651115 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, I'm just calling back. I had an answering machine message, something about an iPhone Pro for $450. Could you call me back? I'm really concerned. I didn't order that. My number is 775-391-0693. My name is Mary. Thank you.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1. To listen to your message, press 2. To send your message with normal delivery, press 1. To send your message with urgent delivery, press 2. Thank you. Your message has been sent. Goodbye.
Okay, so if they call me back tonight, that number gets routed to my Google Voice. Okay, now we're going on to the Social Security scammers. Let me get my notes ready.
Please hold while I try to connect.
Social Security Administration, how can I help you?
Hi, I'm returning a phone message, something about my Social Security number.
Alright, ma'am. So at what time did you receive the call from the department?
That's about 20 minutes ago.
20 minutes ago. Alright, so let me tell you, this is Officer Ethan Foster with the batch ID MIK2329, and I'm talking to you.
I can't, you're saying it, so do you need me to write that down?
I'm sorry, ma'am?
Should I write your badge number down?
Yes, ma'am. Sure. Please.
What's your name again?
Yes, it's David Foster.
It's Ben,
It's
and you're
David.
David.
David. Right. David Foster.
David Foster. Okay.
Okay. And my
And what's
batch
your
ID is MIK
MIK
2931.
MIK 2931.
31. Right.
Okay.
Okay, so ma'am, may I know who I'm talking to right now?
Yeah, my first name is Valerie
And your last name?
Spoke.
I'm sorry?
Spoke.
Okay. Alright, Miss Valerie, this is, as I told you, Officer David Foster.
Valerie's my first name. My last name is Spoke.
Okay.
So it's
Miss
Miss
Valerie.
Spoke, not Miss Valerie.
Alright, I'm very sorry, okay. Miss Spock, right?
Yes.
Okay. The reason we are trying to reach you is to notify you that there are some criminal allegations that has been filed against your social. Do you have any idea about this case?
No. What do you mean criminal?
Alright, let me give you the brief information about these legal consequences and let me notify you that what exactly is going on. But first of all, I have to confirm whether I'm talking with the right person or not because your social has been misused. So, just for the verification, can you verify me your social?
Yes. My social is 592 122032.
And your date of birth?
October 14, 1982.
Alright, so your social is 592122042,
No,
right?
it's 592122032.
Alright.
You said
Okay, Miss
122.
Spock.
That's not 122.
So it's 12. Alright, let me repeat it, okay?
Okay.
592122.
No. No. It's 592 dash 12
12
dash 2032.
2030. Alright,
You're
it's
not listening.
592.
You're not listening, me.
All right. Alright, I'm very sorry, ma'am. I'm very sorry for that. Okay. Just be on hold. Let me pull out your case file.
Okay. Hello?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here. Just be online, okay? I'll get back to you.
I'm online.
Alright, ma'am. Are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, so I have successfully pulled out your case file and first of all, let me ask you, have you ever gave your social to anyone else? Like your family members, colleagues, your friends, anyone?
Well, a couple years ago, I was having trouble doing my taxes.
Okay.
And I needed to get some help, so I called my brother Ray, who lives in New Mexico, and I gave him
Okay.
my social and my income records. And I waited for like 2 days, and he didn't call me back. So I called him. I said, "Brother, what's keeping you so quiet?" And he told me he wasn't going to help me with my taxes, and he said I was his twisted sister, and that made me upset. So I said, "Well, fine. I don't like you anymore either, Ray." And so I then called my brother Robert, who lives in Germany, to see if he can help me do my taxes because he's my big brother. And when I talked to him, he said okay. So I gave him my social security number and my tax papers. But then all of a sudden he was quiet. So I called up and I could only talk to his mother-in-law because he was at work. And I asked his mother-in-law, why is Robbie taking so long to give me my taxes? And she said, she didn't like me because I was a bad person. I said, no, I'm not. She said, you called my Wiener Schnitzels German hot dogs. That's rude. And so I threw your social security number in the toilet. And I said, gee, dang you, why would you do that? So fine. I then had to go and I talked to my mom. And I cried. I said, I didn't know what to do. So she said, go see your friend Ruby. Ruby might help. And so I gave my social to Ruby and also gave him my tax paper and some money. And I haven't heard back. So I don't know what to do.
Yes, ma'am. Any more?
That's all. I gave my social to 3 people. 2 of them my siblings and one my arch nemesis Ruby. Hello?
Yes, ma'am. I'm listening. Please go on.
I'm done. You just asked me who I shared my social with and I told you. Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I'm listening. Go on.
I said I'd finished. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Do you know tacos? Tacos?
Do I know who?
Tacos. Chris.
I don't know this person.
You don't know tacos. Alright, ma'am. So let me tell you, at this point of time, I can see that there are more than 16 bank accounts and 12 different credit
16.
cards are currently working under your personal social information. So right now, we need to differentiate which bank account belongs to you. Okay? So how many bank accounts do you have, ma'am?
I have one bank. I don't have that many.
How much do you have in your bank?
I have one bank. It's Cyprus Credit
Okay. So
Union.
all right. So how much do you have in your bank? How much money do you have in your bank?
Why would I tell you?
Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time, sir. Anyway, I was entertained by you. Now this is our log of time, so I'm going. Thank you for your time and good night.
Why did you have asked me to call? I, I got 9 minutes out of them. Get them again. I'm gonna use the same caller ID too.
Please hold while I try to connect you.
Hope I caught that in time. They didn't do that the last time.
I'm sorry. No one is available to take your call. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
Hello? Hello? Hello.
Welcome to our voicemail system.
Yeah, little rhubarb does great. He's always on the money. I mean, he's like a stinging bee. You say one naughty thing, and you start repeating yourself. Boom! You've been barbed.
Thank you for calling Social Security Administration. Please wait while we connect you to our investigation officer. Please hold while I try to connect you.
Hi, I'm returning this phone call. I have a message
Can I
on
have your
my.
first name and last? Yes, sir. At what time you get the message?
I got. It looks like it came in about 20 minutes ago.
Okay, sir. Did you get any reference ID or case ID?
No, it was just a recorded voice.
Can I have your first name and last name?
Yeah, my first name's Gary. Last name's Master.
Gay and the last name?
Yeah, Gary, and last name's Master.
Can you spell it?
M as in Mary, A-S as in Sam, T-E-R,
Yes.
Master.
Okay. Hold up for a second.
Okay.
Okay. This call is to inform you regarding some legal enforcement action against your name and your social security number. Regarding this, we have got an order to suspend your social on an immediate basis because your social has been found suspicious for committing some fraudulent activities in the state of Georgia.
And
So-
Georgia? Okay.
Yes. So are you aware about this situation?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so get the pen and piece of paper handy so I can provide you some primary information about this case, which you can write it down.
Okay.
Once you're ready, let me know.
Yeah, hold on. Honey, can I have that pen? This one's out. Thanks, sweetie. Okay, I have pen and paper.
Okay. So now you can note down your case ID number first.
Okay.
Your case ID number is C as in Charlie, A as in Alpha, 4685631.
Say that again. I have CA, and then you said 46.
C as in Charlie, A as in Alpha, 4685631.
Okay. CA 4685621.
Yes, and your warrant ID number. Hello, are you listening?
I am listening. I got a pen and a paper, and I'm writing down what you're telling me.
And your warrant ID number C as in Charlie, A as in Alpha, 6901.
Okay.
Okay. And you can also write down my name, Officer Kevin Hughes, with the
Kevin-
badge ID number Security Administration 971.
How do I spell Hughes? Is it Hews?
E.
What's that?
Yes.
Kevin Hughes.
Yes, Kevin Hughes with the
And the
badge ID number Social Security Administration 971.
Social Security Administration 971.
971. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Have you ever been to the state of Georgia before?
I was there when I was 3, but it wasn't for very long. But that was a long time ago.
Okay.
Like 1970,
Okay, sir.
1973.
Okay, sir.
Got to see
So
my
let me go ahead
my
and
relatives.
okay, sir. Listen to me, sir.
I'm listening.
So let me go ahead and explain you the situation about this case, but before that I want to inform you that the line on which we are talking right now is totally recorded by Social Security Administration and
Okay.
law enforcement agency. So make sure whatever you say or commit must be honest and true. I will give you fair enough chance to speak or ask as many as questions you have, but after I am done, okay?
I can ask. You'll let me ask as many as I need to.
Yes, but
Great.
after I am done, okay?
Okay.
Can you confirm me with your last digit of social, please?
It's 4460.
4460. Okay, sir. And your current zip code is
84109.
84109.
That's correct.
Okay, sir. Hold it. Soda, are you listening, sir?
Yes, I'm on the phone with
Hello.
you. I'm listening.
Yes. Okay, sir. So the investigation started under your name and your social security number when we recovered an abandoned car in the south border of Georgia. The make and made model of that car was Toyota Corolla 2009
The Macon Magnolia.
model. The make
don't
and
know.
made model of that car was
Macon. I'm not familiar with the term magnolia. Is a flower.
no, sir. No, you are not understanding, sir.
No, obviously not. What are you trying to say?
The make and made model of that car was Toyota Corolla 2009. It's clear? Hello?
Yes. Toyota Corolla.
Yes, 2009. That car was idle on streets, and when the local authorities has reported about that car, they found some blood and drug sample inside the car,
Okay. Drugs and blood
which made them
samples.
totally enthralling. Hence, after investigation, they found that the car was rented under your name and your social security number.
Wait. Wait a minute.
And there are two
Wait a minute.
addresses linked with the title of the vehicle.
I beg to differ. I am so not in Georgia right now. I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah. There's no way I could have rented that car.
So listen to me, I am explaining to you. First listen to me, sir.
I'm listening.
Hello?
I'm listening.
Yes? Yes, sir. The first address is your address and second address is Georgia.
Which of my... Because I have 2 addresses here in Salt Lake City. I don't live at
You're in
both,
city,
but
right?
which address do you have listed?
Wait a minute, sir.
You said you have my address, and
Yes, sir.
I've lived in 2 different places.
Wait a minute, sir. Hold it for a second.
I can tell you which one I'm at right now if you need to.
Okay, sir. Can you provide me?
Yeah, I live at 2260 Foothill Drive, apartment
You.
206, Salt Lake City, Utah, 84109.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Is that the one that you have in your records?
Yes, sir. I have in my.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes, sir. But unfortunately, there was no one inside the residence, but we recovered a consignment of 22 pounds of
You
cocaine.
found what? You found drugs at my Foothill apartment?
Yes, yes, 22
In
pounds
my
of cocaine, which is an
in my
illegal
apartment?
drug.
Dude, I live there.
No,
I
no,
don't have. You found
no, not
22
in
pounds of
the
cocaine in my Salt Lake City apartment?
No. In the Toyota Corolla 2009, that car was registered on your social security number.
Oh, the car. Okay.
Yes, sir, yes, in your car. It was registered on your social security number.
Okay. That's.
Yes.
I don't. I. That's not true. I never rented that car, so I don't know what you mean. What you
Yes,
mean
sir.
by that?
That's why we are discussing about this.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you my input. I did not rent that car. It's in Georgia. I'm in
As
Salt
well
Lake.
as we found some.
I'm in
So
Salt
listen
Lake
to me.
City. That's a long ways away.
So let me complete, sir. Let me complete.
Okay.
As well as we found some documents which relates to financial institutions like Bank of America, US Bank, Chase Bank, TD Bank,
Teddy
Wells Fargo,
Bank.
couple of Union, etc.
Okay. Well, I don't bank with any of those
Yeah.
banks, so
Okay, so let me complete, sir. Wait a minute, let me complete.
okay. What about these
That's
banks?
totally un-
Why'd you read up on all those banks?
So the documents has found on that car.
Oh, there was documents in the car, and it had those banks'
Yes, yes.
names on it. Oh,
Yes, sir.
why would anybody leave?
That
Was it like a checkbook
That was
or
totally under-
a general ledger? Or I mean, that's a lot of
so
banks.
listen to me first, sir. Yes, sir. Bank of America, US Bank, Chase Bank, TD Bank, Wells Fargo, couple of credit union, etc.
Okay.
That was
And?
totally under your name and your social security number.
Okay.
Now
I
the
can tell. I
question
can tell you.
right
I
when
can
we
tell
are
you right. I can tell you right now. I do not have bank accounts in those banks. I mean,
So let me
I think I had Wells Fargo maybe
complete.
15
Please,
years
sir.
ago.
please let me complete
didn't-
first.
Too expensive.
After that, you can say anything about this case.
Okay. Okay. It just what's getting me confused is none of this makes sense to me. You're telling me that I've done things that I simply haven't done.
Okay.
So
So let me
you
complete.
need to if
Let me
somebody you making it sound like I have an alter ego somewhere.
Okay, sir. The question arises when we are investigating with those financial institutes and we found thousands of dollars being wired from those accounts locally and internationally, which totally seems suspicious to us because all those transactions were made to the narco trafficking and terrorist countries like Mexico and Colombia.
What's wrong with those countries? I buy
don't know,
coffee
sir.
straight.
So, right-
They make coffee in Peru. I mean, what's the difference? That's a
I don't
global
know, sir.
economy.
So right now your name is under federal investigation
I
in
send
the
money to
state of
Brazil all the time. I have this girlfriend. Before I got married, I had this girlfriend in Brazil. Her name was Ziba. God, she was nice. I would send her money, but she stopped talking. So I don't see why sending money to other countries is such a big deal. Hello? Hello.
Hello, yes, I'm listening.
I'm just trying to tell you, you listed off
Uh,
several transactions with other countries.
yes, yes, sir, yes, sir.
What's wrong? I don't see what's wrong with that. I mean, it's not that. I
I
mean,
don't
I
know,
haven't.
sir. This is this is a document I have to provide you and explain you what the case going on your name and your social security number.
Okay. Well, I didn't do any of that. I don't know. I just want you to know.
So listen to me first. With
I'm
three
listening.
criminal charges
Okay.
against your name with drug trafficking, money laundering, and supporting to terrorism.
Damn. Okay.
And we are having very short time, and what we have done was totally against the law of US Treasury, and we have to sign the arrest warrant against your name, and we have to suspend your social security number right away.
You know, can't we like do court first before you start arresting people?
So let me explain me.
I mean,
Afterwards,
an
I will.
arrest warrant at this point seems a bit premature. I mean, you can only hold me for 2 days, and I'll get out on my own
Let me.
recognizance. I have no
So I'm not
crime in my.
completed yet. Completed yet.
Okay, let's keep going.
For this reason, two of our officers were having watch on you since last 2 to 3 days. On your phone calls were also being tapped by them, but they did not found suspicious in your daily routine. From that investigation, we came to know that you might be or you might not be involved in this case, and it also can be a matter of identity theft.
Of what?
Identity theft.
I be deft? I don't know what that is.
Ident- Identity theft.
The identity tent. I don't.
Yes, I have a quick question
I've
for you.
never seen. What's an identity tent? I'm just having some identity tent. Okay. Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Hello? I don't know what identity
Hello,
tent
hello.
is. What's an identity tent?
It's you are not listening properly, sir. Please listen
Okay.
to me, please.
Okay.
Yes, it's identity theft.
Oh, an identity test. Where do I
Yes,
take
yes.
the
It's
where do I
identi-
take the where do I take this test?
It's clear now, sir. It's clear now.
Well, where do you go to take the identity test?
So I don't know, sir.
And what if I don't pass?
So let me complete, sir. First, let me complete.
Okay. I just don't know where you want me to take
I
this
have,
test. I haven't taken a test. Dang it, since 20
I have a
years.
quick question. I have a quick question for you.
Okay. What's up?
So, have you ever lost your wallet or any personal information
Oh
in past
man.
few years?
Yeah, I have. 3 years ago, I was at a swimming pool. This was before I
Which
got
place, sir? Which
married.
place?
I was at a swimming pool. Well, to get into the swimming
Oh,
pool, you have to go in and you're given a locker, and you're supposed to bring your own padlock to basically keep your stuff safe. And so I did what I thought what I was supposed to do. I disrobed, put on my swimming shorts, and I put my stuff in the locker, and I locked it, and then I went swimming. And so I was having a blast because there's some really nice chicks in the pool that day. But I had to go, and I went back to my locker, and I'd forgotten the combination. It was just, I was like, oh my God, what was the combo? I went to the guard station. I said, is there any way you can open up my locker so I can get my clothes back? And he said, what's the combination? And I said, I don't remember. And he goes, you don't remember? I don't know. That's when I lost it. Are you there? Hello? Yes, I mean, I was trying to
Hello?
tell you, I got it. I did get it back, but they had to get a locksmith. He
Yeah.
had to cut. He had to take. It was really weird because
Spec,
it was a swimming pool, so he had to come in and wear
this
an
kind,
insulated rubber suit because he didn't want to get shocked
so
from the
let,
electrical draw
so
while
let,
he took this
so
this
let,
this little portable saw and sawed into the bolt, and then I got my stuff back. That it took like 3 hours. It wasn't funny. I mean, I felt like dumb. So whenever I get a padlock, I always write down the combination on the palm of my hand. But my wife said that's a bad idea, but I do it anyway.
yes, I. Are you
And
completed?
then, well, no, there was another time I lost. I lost my whole driver's license and wallet with my security and my credit cards when I was trying to get a fishing license, but I got it back pretty quickly. Hello?
Hello.
So, what is your thoughts about
Hello.
me losing? What are your thoughts about me losing the wallet the first time? Do you think it was a good idea that I used the kind of lock I did?
Hello. Expect someone who can do this kind of activities
Well, just going swimming.
under
That's all I was doing.
under your name, under your name, your family members, your
Oh,
wife,
family
or your
member?
girlfriends.
Well, my wife wouldn't do that. She's cool. I got a
Okay,
sister.
okay, sir.
I got a sister. Her name's Kimberly. She lives down in Mexico. That witch. She tried to get me to do her taxes, and so I said, well, give me your social security number, and I did. She gave me this like receipt when she was whoring the streets, making money under the table. I mean, it's like, come on, sis, what are you doing? You're only 26. Look at them scabs. She said, what? I said, you're twisted. And I gave her social security number back. So,
Hello. So let me
no,
first.
that was my sister. Her name's Kimberly.
Yes, sir. Let me complete first. After that, I will listen to you.
She's a whore. I don't know what's wrong with her. She's
So
addicted
let
to
me
just.
complete first. So
She
let me
sells.
complete.
She sells herself on the street. I've tried to get my mom
Let
to talk to her, but I think she just does it for the thrill. I don't know. You think she'd be
complete.
addicted
So
to?
let me complete.
She's drug free though. We had to go give her an intervention. So we went down to Albuquerque, and we did the white van, bag her in the head with a black bag and threw her in the van, and then interviewed her at a pizza joint. Then took the bag off and said, "Surprise! It's your family." So we kind of took care of her. She's real quiet now. She doesn't talk to any of us.
So are you complete, sir? Are you completed?
Yeah, I am.
So, we gone your past records and we found your past records are good. That is the only reason we try to reach you before you face an legal consequences. So in this case, we are going to
Illegal.
suspend your social security number
Okay.
now to catch the real culprit. For that, we need your cooperation. So are you ready to cooperate with us to catch the real culprit? Yes or no?
Yes, I'm ready. I want to cooperate.
So now, as you agreed to cooperate with us, let me transfer this call to the senior officer with the Social Security
Well,
Administration
wait a
who
minute.
can help you.
Wait a minute. You said I could have all the time I needed to ask questions. You gonna let me ask
Yes,
my
so
question?
senior officer, I'm
I
going
can
to
ask my-
transfer this call
You-
to my senior
Kevin,
officer. who can
Kevin,
ask
at the
questions.
beginning, you promised me that if I listened to you when you were done, I could ask questions. I'm ready to ask my questions.
Yes, so you can ask as many as questions after I am transfer this call to my senior officer.
I want to ask you.
No, sir, I'm not free, sir.
Okay, I'll talk to your senior officer.
Okay, sir. Hold for a second. I'm going to transfer my call to my senior officer.
Okay. Hello? Yeah, it's... Hello? Hello?
Your line has been transferred to senior officer. May I know to whom I'm speaking with?
Yeah, my name's Gary. And what's your name?
Your name is Gary?
My name is Gary.
Okay. So how are you doing today, Mr. Gary?
I'm okay, but I'm really confused. The last guy that I was talking to said I could ask some questions when he was finished, and he said that I would have to
Have
ask
you understand about this which is running under your name? Can you
I'm
tell me,
saying
how far have you understand about this case?
Well, I got a message on my phone about 30, 40 minutes ago.
Okay. So, you had understand what this case is all about, right?
It was kind of hard to understand because the last guy really had a thick Texas accent. So I have problems with Texan
Was an
accents.
Spanish officer.
What's
Before
that?
I proceed and give you any information, I want you to confirm your Can you confirm me your last four of your social?
Yes, it's 4460.
Okay. So, at this current, we have got an order to go ahead and suspend your social security number at this current. Now, suspending your social security number is not so easy task. There are lots of information which is linked with your social might be get frozen by the government for unknown period. So first of all, want to know from your end, are you really involved in this case which is running under your name?
I don't know what you mean. I guess I'm involved because he said that my Social Security was being used to open up numerous bank accounts, and I guess there was some car in Georgia. He was hard to understand. I was hoping I could ask questions because he
Okay.
wouldn't answer them. He wouldn't answer them.
So can you confirm your full social security number so that I will let you know what can be done for the further investigation?
Okay, my whole social is 166 44 4460.
Okay, give me a moment.
Okay. Hello?
Just stay on the line for a moment. Let me check in my
What?
system.
Okay, it just seems to me that the other guy knew all about me. Is your system running slow?
I don't think so. I want to check in my system about your case file. At this
Okay, 'cause-
current, can you tell me from which state was your social security number issued to you? From which
Well,
state was your social security number issued?
Pennsylvania.
Okay. In which year?
Well, I was born on December 11, 1968.
Okay, got your point. So at this moment, let me go ahead and fill up an asset verification form for you. Like, do you know what this asset verification form means?
No, I don't.
This form will differentiate which actual belongings are under your name and under your social, and which are the fake assets which culprit has opened under your name using your identity, so that we can go ahead and freeze all the fake accounts, all the fake assets, and will try our best to safeguard your true assets which you hold under your name. And as a federal officer, we are not authorized to ask any of your personal information like your accounting number, your routing number, your credit cards, or your debit cards number, okay?
What about the balances? Hello?
Okay. So, first of all, the property you are residing, it's your own, or are you paying a rent?
I'm sorry, what? How much am I paying for rent?
Like, the property you are residing, it's your own, or are you paying a rent? Where are
It's
you
an
living at this moment?
It's an
apartment?
It's an apartment. I rent it.
Okay. And how many members are you living together?
I live with my wife, and that's it.
With your wife. Do you have any vehicle under your name?
Yes, I do.
Which vehicle is it? What's the make and model of the vehicle which you hold under your name?
It's a 2005 Mercury Sable.
Okay. And how many banking institution you are dealing at this current, like how many bank accounts do you have under your name?
I have one. I have a checking and a
One.
savings.
And which bank is it?
Cyprus Credit Union.
Sorry?
Cyprus Credit Union.
How do you spell it? The first letter or the first word?
Cyprus, like the tree, or the city. Cyprus. You never heard of Cyprus?
No, sir.
Okay.
So in this bank, you're holding with a checking and a saving, right?
Yes.
Okay. And do you know what's the approximate balance you're holding in your checking and in your saving?
Yes, I know the balances.
What's the approximate balance you're holding in your checking and in your saving?
Why would I tell you? It's kind of private.
Sorry, but at this moment we want to know that what's the approximate balance you're holding in your account, because thousands of dollars has been wired from those kind of accounts locally and internationally.
Well, it wouldn't be that hard. The banks that were listed, like Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Titty Bank, I don't have accounts there. So you can use basic logic. If the money was wired from a bank other than the one that Gary Masters
I'm asking what's the
claims to
amount you're
own,
holding
then you
in your
will
checking and in
know.
your saving.
You can infer that that was a fraudulent bank account. There, he gave up. Okay, I gotta do a celebration here. 5-0.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Wasting their time! Yeah!
It's just so, they're so, let me go out to my regular voice. They're,
You throw simple logic at them like that, it's probably not a good idea if you want to keep the scam bait going. But, you know, you just say, dude, Cyprus Credit Union is not in the list that you read. So you can use it, you can infer that any transaction on those banks is under my name is fraudulent.
Hi, this call is from Social Security Administration. The nature behind this call is to inform you about a suspension notice we have received against your Social Security number regarding some fraudulent activities running in the state of Georgia. So we need to talk to you as soon as possible. I repeat, this call is from Social Security Administration, and number to reach our department is 912-623.
Thank you for calling Social Security Administration. Please wait while we connect you to our investigation officer.
Please hold while I try. I'm sorry, no one is available to take your call. Thank
Uncle Dan has Social Security too.
To Social Security Administration. The reason of this call is to inform you that law enforcement agencies has informed us to suspend your Social Security number on an
I don't know why that one cut out. It's hanging up right away.
Thank you for calling Social Security Administration. How can I help you today?
Hi, I'm returning a phone call. It's on my answering machine.
Sir, do you have any case ID number with you?
No, it was just a message on my answering machine, recorded voice.
Alright, sir. No need to worry. So first of all, I have to verify that I'm talking to the right person or not. So can you please help me with your first and your last name?
My first name is William, and my last name is Sister.
Oh, sir, can you spell your first name?
William, William. Last name, Sister. C is in Charlie, Y is in yellow, S is in sunshine, T is in Thomas, E is in Edward, and R is in rainbow.
Alright, sir. No need to worry. Sir, as I have seen that your social security number...
Son, I need you to speak up. I can't hardly hear you. Certified was right.
They're very bad. They can't handle Uncle Dan. Hello? The same guy.
Thank you for calling Social Security number. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, yes,
Hello?
ma'am. Thank you for calling Social Security Administration. How can I help you today?
Yes. I have a message on my answering machine. It says I need to call you. It's about my Social Security number.
Oh, ma'am. Did they provide you any case ID number?
No, it was just a message.
Alright, ma'am. In that case, I would request you to help me with your first and your last name so that I can verify that I'm talking to the right person on this recorded line.
Okay. What did you need me to tell you?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I want to know your first and your last name.
Oh, I'm sorry. First name's Kimberly. Last name is Hurd.
Can you spell your first name, ma'am?
Kimberly. Kimberly.
Kimberly. Kimberly, right?
Yes, Kimberly.
And your last name?
Hurd. H is in Henry.
Sorry, ma'am. What are you saying?
H is in Henry. E-A-R-D.
E-A-R-D.
Like I heard you.
Alright, ma'am. No worries. So, just hold for a second, ma'am. I'm checking your details in my system, okay?
Can you speak up a little bit? Your voice is really faint.
Ma'am, I'm saying that, can you please hold for a second? I'm verifying your details in my system. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you now. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Just hold for a second.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much for being on hold. I really appreciate your patience. And the call is the reason you were contacted today was to inform you regarding legal enforcement actions filed against you. And we got an audit request by multiple departments because they found many unsure illegal activities running down under your name. Are you aware about this situation, ma'am?
No, I'm
All right,
not.
ma'am. In that case, I would request you to help me with your social security number, your last four digit of your social security number, so that we can verify that we are talking to the right person on this recorded line.
Okay.
Okay? Oh,
The
yes,
last
ma'am.
the last four of my social is zero eight
Yeah,
one zero.
0810, right, ma'am?
Yes.
Right, ma'am. Before we proceed further, may I know, did you receive any calls from your local police department or any other department?
Yes, I did. I donated $500 to the Fraternal Order of Police about 2 weeks ago, and they called to
No, ma'am.
thank me. They called to
Oh,
thank me
all right,
because
ma'am.
I donated $500 to the Fraternal Order of Police.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And when did you receive this call, ma'am?
This call I got about 50 or almost an hour ago.
All right, ma'am, no worries. So, first of all, grab a pen and a piece of a paper so that you can write down some information regarding this case and also my information, okay? Take your time, ma'am.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I've got a pen and paper.
All right, ma'am. So, first of all, write down your case ID number. It's B as in Delta, C as in card, number 7, number 0, number 1, number 0, okay?
Okay,
And write down your warrant number. It's number 5, number 3, number 7, number 5, number 4, number 2.
537542.
537542, yeah. Can you please repeat it for me, ma'am? Your case ID number and your warrant number?
Yeah, it's DC7010, and the
Mm-hmm.
other one is 537542.
That's absolutely correct, ma'am. Now, since you are speaking with a concerned officer from Social Security Administration, please note down my information. Okay, my name is
Okay,
David Brown, and my batch ID number is number 7, number 4, number 2, number 6, number 0,
um,
number 9,
can you
number 3,
start over? What's your badge
oh,
ID?
okay, ma'am. Write it down. Number 7, number 4, number 2, number 6, number 0, number 9, number 3, number 1, number 0. Okay?
Okay,
Can you please read out it for me, ma'am?
badge number is 742609
Mm-hmm.
210.
No, ma'am. 2609310.
Okay, your 3 and your 2 sounds the same when you talk.
Oh, may I repeat it for you, ma'am?
I have 742
Mm-hmm.
609 310.
Mm-hmm. Ah, yeah, that's absolutely correct, ma'am. Now, I'll go ahead and read out the all legal charges against your name, but while I'm speaking, do not interrupt me. I'll give you fair time to speak, okay, once I'm done, okay?
Okay,
Okay, ma'am, thank you. Now, your social security number has been found suspicious for doing criminal activities in the state of Texas. Have you ever been to the state of Texas, ma'am?
Yes, I have family that lives in Texas.
You are living in Texas, right?
I have family that lives in Texas.
Oh, okay, ma'am. Okay, no worries. Sir, we are taking this issue to the FBI headquarters as we are having strong evidence that are enough to prove you guilty inside the courthouse. Okay, and the investigation started when we found an abandoned car on the south border of Texas, and the car contained some blood and drug residues inside it. Hence, after investigation, we found that the car was written on your name and on your personal social information. There are two addresses linked with the title
Can
of the
you,
vehicle.
David,
Mm-hmm.
can
Oh,
you
yes, ma'am.
slow down? Can you start over and slow down? You're
All
reading
right,
too
ma'am. No worries.
fast.
All right, ma'am. Oh, no, ma'am. I'm not reading. Okay, I'm explaining your case. Okay.
It sounds like you're reading.
No, no, ma'am. I'm explaining your case. Okay.
Okay, because when people
Okay.
read,
Oh,
when people
no,
read,
ma'am.
they have the same speed as
No,
if they're
no, ma'am. No,
reading.
ma'am.
You don't sound like you're
No, ma'am.
explaining.
No, ma'am. I'm explaining you. Okay. Okay. For you, I will explain as slow as possible. Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, yes, ma'am. The addresses in the city of Raleigh was read by the U.S. Marshal.
No,
Okay.
I need you to
But
go to the beginning because you were reading that too fast.
beginning. Okay, ma'am. The investigation started when we found the abandoned car in the state of Texas, and in that car, it contains blood and drug residues. Okay, okay, ma'am.
Okay, keep reading.
Okay, ma'am. And after the investigation, we found the car, which was rented on your name and all your personal social information. Okay,
Not okay, but
and
please keep reading.
yeah, yes, ma'am. And there are two addresses linked with your title of the vehicle, which is linked with your personal information. Okay.
Did you say title?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I'll explain you everything. And the addresses in this. Hello.
I was,
Oh, yes, ma'am.
I ha-
The addresses in the city of Frolic was raided by the U.S. Marshal, but unfortunately there was no one inside the house. Okay, but
Can
we
you
have
can you
recovered 20.
can you can
Uh-huh.
you reread that? I didn't catch all of it. You said
Ma'am,
Rowlett?
I'm saying.
What does
Oh,
the
yes,
paper
ma'am.
say?
Oh, yes, ma'am. The raid was. Hello.
Yeah, I'm listening to
In
you
this.
read. Go ahead.
Oh, yes,
Is
ma'am.
that
In the city
possibly?
of.
Could you
Ma'am,
maybe
I'm
send
explaining.
me a copy of what you have, and I
Ma'am,
can read along with you?
Ma'am, I'll send you everything, even our conversation recording, okay? But first we need to.
No, I understand. It just would help
Oh,
if you
yes,
would
ma'am.
could, email me the thing you're
Yes, ma'am.
reading. I would be able to understand it better.
Oh, yes, ma'am. But it's in our procedure. We need to explain it on call because this call is recorded by courthouse, okay? I hope you are understanding me.
Okay, I understand.
Ah, oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay,
And the raid was
please,
by the U.S. Marshal, but
please read it slower, please.
okay, ma'am. But unfortunately, there was no one
Slower.
inside the residence. Okay. And in the house, we recovered 22 pounds of cocaine, which is an abusive drug, huh? And
Yes,
some
I know.
documentation from financial institutes such as Chase Bank and Bank of America. Okay.
Okay.
And we all and our through our investigation we also found 25 bank accounts and 6 credit cards. Are you the owner of the 25 bank accounts?
Ask me that again. What?
Sir, ma'am, I'm saying that when our officer doing the investigation, they also found 25 bank accounts and 6 credit cards running down under your name. Are you holding 25 bank accounts, ma'am?
No. Why would I have 25?
All
What
right.
kind of question
Yes,
is
ma'am.
that?
Yes, ma'am. I totally understand your concern. This could be a case of identity theft, right, ma'am? Because
An
someone
ident,
stole your
an ident,
uh,
an identity test?
theft. Yes, ma'am. Because someone stolen your identity and
When
it's
do I
using
take
for
this? When do I have to take this test?
ma'am. I'll explain you everything. Okay,
Okay.
don't need to worry.
Okay.
And may I know in which bank you are holding your bank account? Like, is it your Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase?
No. I use Cypress Credit Union.
Oh, Credit Union, right?
Yes.
All right, ma'am. To differentiate your bank account with them 25 bank account, can you please help me? Which is it your saving account or your checking account, ma'am?
I have both.
Both.
Yes.
All right, ma'am. In order to differentiate your bank account, can you please help me with the exact amount you are holding in your saving account and your checking account?
Um, isn't that kind of personal? I
No,
don't just
ma'am.
tell everybody how much I
Yeah,
have.
ma'am. No, ma'am. I totally understand your concern, but I'm not asking for your account number or your PIN number or anything else, your personal information. I want to know just your exact amount so we can differentiate your bank account with them bank account. I hope you are understanding us.
Okay, well in my checking account,
Oh, yes,
I have
ma'am.
two,
And your savings
I
in your
have,
checking account.
my checking account I have $2,400.
$2,400, right? And in your saving account, ma'am?
$6,800.
$6,800, right?
Six
Ma'am, do you
thousand
use
eight
any?
hundred.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Do you use any credit card? Because there are
No,
six. No.
I don't use any credit cards.
All right, ma'am. No worries. May I know your zip code? Your area zip code?
Zip code is eight. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
It's 84104.
84104. Right, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. As I can see, you are you are a suspect of an identity theft. Okay, so I'm transferring this call to my senior officer. He will
I'm
assist
ready
you
to.
and help.
You said I can ask some
Oh,
questions when you were done.
yes, ma'am. You can ask some question. Yeah.
Can you
Sorry.
read the part about the car again? That's slower so I
Card.
can understand what. Yeah, go back to the top of the document that you have and read to me
Ma'am.
about the car. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I told you the when we start the investigation, we found an abandoned car, like it's a
Okay.
dump car, in the south border of Texas. Okay, and car contains some blood and
Which part
drug
of the south?
residues.
The Texas has a really large south border. Where was the car on the which area of the south border?
Okay, ma'am.
I
Just
don't
hold
think
on.
I
Oh,
don't think
yeah. Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't
I
think the
totally
instructions
understand.
told you
Yes,
that
ma'am. I
part.
totally understand your concern. Okay, you don't need to
Okay.
worry. Yes, ma'am. We will send you whole report on your text message and also our call recordings, our conversation on your text. Okay, you don't need to worry. Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Are you there with me?
Well, and then
Yes.
you said that something was in Raleigh, Texas. What's
Yes,
in
ma'am.
Raleigh, Texas?
Sorry, ma'am. Can you speak loud?
When you were reading the part about Rowlett, Texas, you were reading the page so quickly, I lost track of what you were saying. So I didn't know what you were talking about. There's a part where you found something linked to the title of the car.
Mm-hmm.
Can you read that to me again?
It's ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's a Kia Soul 216 model. Okay.
But you said that there was some property or something linked to the title.
Ma'am, I'm saying that my senior officer will assist you, will tell you everything, okay? Don't need to worry.
But you read, I just want you to reread what you told me so that I can understand. You went over
Ma'am,
it so
I'm not.
quickly, it was hard.
Ma'am, listen to me first. I'm not reading
Huh?
you, okay? I don't have a script. I am explaining this case,
No,
okay?
I could tell you were reading. I'm a teacher. I know when people read. I teach kids how to read.
Oh, okay, ma'am. No need to worry.
And the reason why I know is when I asked you to repeat, when you started, you said it exactly the same way, word for word. It's okay that
Ma'am,
you're
I understand.
reading. I just
Oh,
want you
ma'am,
to
I understand.
reread the part about the car title. It
Yes,
sounded
ma'am, I told
like
you
there
it's
was
a Kia
important
Soul.
information.
Oh, yes, ma'am, it's a Kia Soul.
It's a what?
Oh, the car is the Kia Soul 216 model, okay? At the south
No,
border
I
of
don't.
Texas.
No, yeah, but you said that there was something tied to the title, and it was like Rowlett, Texas.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Can you reread that part?
Ma'am, I told you we found an dumped car on the south border of Texas, okay?
Okay. And
Yes, ma'am. And the car contains some blood and drug residues inside it, okay?
okay, okay,
And after investigation, we found that the car was written on your name and on your personal social information. Okay?
okay, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And there are two addresses linked with the title of the vehicle.
Yes, this is the
Okay?
part that I wanted you to reread. Keep
Oh,
going.
oh. You want me to tell the title of the vehicle, right?
Yes, I need you to reread that and do it a little bit slower so I can understand.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Just hold on.
Okay. Hello.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I'm here. Oh, yes, ma'am. The addresses in the city of Rowlett was raided by the U.S. Marshal, as I told you.
It was raised by the U.S. Marshal.
Oh, yes, ma'am. And when they cover up the raid, there was no one inside the residence. Okay?
Okay. Now I
Ah,
remember you saying that. Um.
yes, ma'am.
So
But
what I'm wondering if
mhm,
if that address was on the car's title,
mhm.
shouldn't the car rental company be involved
Oh,
because they're
yes,
the
ma'am.
ones that
It's a
owns the title.
oh, ma'am. You want me to pronounce the name of the car's company, right, ma'am? And the number of the
No,
car?
I don't. I don't need to know. I'm just saying. I'm just wanting to know if you turn to that company to uncover a lot
Mhm,
of the source for the stuff that you're describing.
mhm.
Did you do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
When
was
the
just
raid
my
is
that was
covered
my
by.
that was my question. That's all I had. I just was wondering.
Okay, ma'am. Just hold on.
Hello?
Oh, yes, ma'am, I'm here. Just hold for a second, ma'am. I'm verifying your case details, okay? I'm getting
Okay.
your all information. Just hold on, ma'am.
Okay.
Ah, thank you. Thanks for staying online. Am I speaking with Kimberly Ode?
Yes, that's me.
Yes, Kimberly. May I know what is the issue? You are not able to understand something, I believe.
No, I understood everything. I just needed the officer to repeat a portion of what he was reading to me because his dialect and accent, he has a really rich Texas accent, and I was having trouble
Mm-hmm.
understanding some of the words.
Okay, may I know what part you did not understand?
Well, I know everything now. I just had him reread it to me.
Okay, you want him to read it to you. Okay, no problem. I will transfer the call back to him. He will read it
No,
to you.
I said okay. You didn't understand. I just
Oh,
asked
sorry.
him to reread a portion, and he did, so I understand.
Okay, so you understood each and everything what he told you?
I understand it, but I don't understand why I'm being hammered with all this false information. I didn't do any of those things.
You are saying you have never been to Texas and you did not open any kind of bank account or such thing?
Well, I've been to Texas, but I don't have I have one bank account. I have a checking and a savings. I don't
Okay,
have
may I know which?
26 or whatever. I don't.
Okay, you do not have 26 account. Okay, may I know which bank do you deal with, if you do not mind?
I'm Cyprus Credit Union.
Cyprus Credit Union.
Yes.
Okay, and what is the type of account you have in there? Is it a saving or a checking?
Both. I already gave it to the other officer.
Mm-hmm.
Did he write it
Okay,
down?
so I'm so sorry, miss. There are so many accounts in your case file here, I can see. So can you just confirm me the approximate amount which you hold in your account so that your genuine
Okay.
account can be differentiated between the bogus bank accounts which have been opened in your banking name?
I have 2,400 in my checking and 6,800 in my savings.
Okay, and except that, do you have any 401k or IRA in your name?
I have investments.
Okay, you have an investor's account?
Yeah, I invest in IBM and Facebook. I have some shares
Mm-hmm.
in Google and
Mm-hmm.
Southwest Gas. I have shares in
Mm-hmm.
People Magazine and Time
Mm-hmm.
Magazine.
Okay,
And I
and
also have
except the
investments in ABC News and NPR,
s-
National Public Radio. I'm a firm
mm-hmm.
believer in First Amendment rights.
Okay,
And I have
and
investments in Facebook as well as Twitter.
mm-hmm.
It's really good to invest in some of these tech companies because they're really strong.
Well, that's a good point to make.
Stocks like
And
Cisco, and I did BEA Systems for a while, but mainly I had some stocks in Microsoft too.
okay. And anything except that?
And then even though I would say like the Little Freedom Movement for the Software Freedom Foundation, I have some investment in that group as well.
Okay, and except
And I
that?
have investments in Cinnabon and even some in McDonald's Corp.
Okay. And Kimberly, except that, before we
And
proceed
I also
further
have
ahead, can you
investments
verify?
in Burger King, and I plan to do more investments along those lines in the coming future.
Mhm. Okay, and except this, can you verify me with the last four of your social before we proceed ahead?
It's 0810.
And Kimberly, do you have any kind of health insurance in your name?
Do I what?
Do you have a health insurance in your name?
Yes, I have health insurance.
Okay, and which organization do you have it with?
And what? I'm having trouble hearing you. You're not talking loud enough. You need to
Yes,
speak
I
up.
can understand that. Well, I've got a sore throat today.
Oh, you shouldn't be working. You might have that. You might be infected.
Would you mean to say I'm infected with COVID?
No, you might be if you have a sore throat.
No, I'm not, because I had my test done yesterday itself and I got my results today, so I'm back at work.
That doesn't mean anything. It just means that you don't have symptoms.
Well, I got my COVID test done and it came out negative. It was not positive, so it means I'm not having the virus in me.
You have to get tested twice. You have to wait 2 days and test again.
Yeah, I know. That was the second test
You
I
haven't
had.
done that. No, it wasn't. It couldn't have been. Because that test takes place without you going and visiting. They just retest
Sorry, I
what
beg
they
your
took.
pardon?
I don't think you really got tested. But that's okay, I believe you.
Okay, no worries, Kimberly. So now I will be transferring you to the Office of Inspector General to have
Again?
this case
Why
filed.
do I
Well,
keep getting transferred to stumpies who can't finish what we're doing? I
well,
always get
Kimberly,
people that.
because see,
So
the person you
is the next person gonna say, I'm gonna transfer you to another person? Is that
I
gonna
don't
happen,
believe
or are we
so,
gonna?
because I don't believe so, because he's a chief counsel, Joseph Gangloff.
Well, I mean,
Okay, so
from our discussion, what is your job description? The do nothing officer? Because you haven't even really done anything. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we can try. Okay, I'm gonna do an old person, okay? As an old female. I kind of practiced.
Good afternoon. Thank you for.
Okay, so let me get them in. That one. No, that's the.
Thank you for calling Social Security Administration. Please wait while we connect you to our
Okay, that's it. Well, this is what it sounds like. So skinny number. I did it the other day. I got them fooled. I might even practice. Let me refresh the page. Oh no. 0249. Yeah, I just tried that one. 903. Why isn't it in that list? 313. I'll need to practice my old person again. Yeah,
I played an old character against the SSA scammer last week, and I did pretty good, but I didn't listen to myself, so I have to remember I have to try and do that. But it was something like, it was like, I got a phone call on my message machine, something like that. There is a voice changer for old people, but it doesn't do very good. It just warbles a voice. The Fifth Third Bank. Yeah, Mary, I should try that. Okay, I'm refreshing the... Here we go. Just so you guys know, if you click on the link in my description for the Scambait VM, yeah, a drunk character would be good. I like that idea, certified. It'll then have a link on that page that will take you to how to look for these numbers. I use Google searches for Nomo Robo.
This message is from Investigation Division of Social Security Administration. We found an unusual activity on your Social Security number.
You have a trial account. You can remove this message at any time by upgrading to a full account. Press any key to execute your code.
You hear that? They haven't paid their bill. That happened yesterday. I got someone whose numbers were being used up. It said you have 60 seconds. I was like, oh, you dummies, you got to keep your bills current if you're going to run your scams. Okay, it looks like I'm out of numbers out of Google searches. Let me see what we got over here. I have a 35-minute-old technical support scam. Refunds are gone. Let me check. Yeah, those are outdated. Hi, John. Yeah, I give you a full description of how I find my numbers. It's been, I tell you, from around roughly 9 a.m. Mountain all the way up to about this time, the Social Security numbers, I would say there have to be as many as 40 unique numbers in a given day during the week. So if my channel was big enough and I was able to do it full time, I could literally do a whole day of nothing but Social Security scam baits. Now, one thing I have noticed, I'm now listening to the whole message that's left at No More Robo. Some of them will call in with a number and then tell you to call back with another number. And through doing that, I was able to pair up like 3 numbers to the same voice recording. So I have a strong suspicion it's the same call center, just using, thank you, John, the same call center, just using different numbers. Okay, so let me refresh the page and see if we can get anything. I'm going to, just out of the blue, try those other numbers that I had. Oh, that's thin Q. Let me try. See, these two here, where it's the same as above, they have the exact same robocall.
Thank you for calling Social Security Administration. Please wait while we connect you to our investigation officer.
Okay, that went to voicemail.
Thank you for calling Social Security Administration. Please wait while we connect you to our investigation officer. Please hold while I'm sorry.
Voicemail. So yeah, I was pretty sure those were from the same call center.
Thank you for calling Social Security Administration. Please wait while we connect you to our investigation officer. Please hold. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're all hanging up. They're all voicemail. Let me look in my Discord real quick. 511. Here's a number that I didn't try. Thank you, John. Come on, ring.
Thank you for calling Social Security Administration. Please wait while we connect you to our investigation officer. Please hold. I'm sorry.
Yep, went to voicemail. Okay, I think that's all the numbers that I've had. It seems to shut down at 6 o'clock my time. Yeah, the scammers, I have mixed feelings on them, mostly bad. I mean, the scammer bosses are the ones that I detest the most. I just can't believe that a person could last in a job that knowingly steals money from people. I mean, I don't care. I mean, I've had some low points in my life when I was like basically close to homelessness, but I wouldn't have resorted to stealing. I mean, but I don't live I was not born and raised in India, so I gotta understand that. Let me see if I can get these guys to answer. I initially wanted to do an Amazon scam, but had to leave a message.
On those Social Security, but the refund scammers, they're the worst of the worst because they can literally wipe out a checking account. And I'll try this one here. I'm gonna Google something here in a second. I might as well find out. Sometimes I'll come up with questions and
The mailbox belonging to
I don't have the answer, so I'll Google it, and I haven't Googled this yet. If I wire money to a scammer, will my bank reimburse? I'm just wondering. Okay, so that's good news. So something I've just learned. When the refund scammers go to strike, okay, what they do is they tabulate how much money you have and they make a decision. So if you look at the balances that I use, they're literally triggered to get them to think about what they want to do. If you have over $10,000, let's say if you have like $18,000 in your checking account, and that refund scammer really wants to sock it to you, I've had a good number of them go straight for the wire transfer to a bank in Bangkok. But from what I just Google searched, you can get that money back. The one time that you can't get your money back is if you go buy gift cards. So if you ever talk to anybody about what to do if they've paid money to a scammer, you can tell them that in almost every way possible, you can get your money back except for the people that buy gift cards. I don't think you're not going to get your money back if you do that. Oh man, my Nightbot is going crazy. Okay, folks, I think I'm done for the day. Not if you send them Monopoly money, which is what I have. Here, check this out. I got lots of cash. See, I'm loaded. So I'm ready to fake them out with a picture. The only problem is if I'm playing Mary, I don't really have a way to fake a chick holding it. So anyways, guys, I think I'm done for the day. I'm gonna go blow some cash. Now I'm gonna work on my haunted house. Let me give you a tour of the haunted house real quick. I'll give you a virtual tour of my haunted house. Let me pull this over here so I can see you guys. I'm gonna load up the haunted house. I'm not gonna show you the video because that's where the magic is, but I'll give you a tour. Haunted house videos, I started working on it in 2014. So once I have the video out next week, I'm hoping Monday. I'm also gonna do. I'll wait a month or maybe a couple weeks. I'm gonna do a. Oh, whoops.
Sorry. I'm going to do a How Haunted House Was Made video. I have every version of the animation file saved since 2014 when I first started animating it. So you're going to get to see some of the earlier haunted house animations. So what I have over here under if I go to D, I go to data, I go to projects, and then, well, that's not the right data folder, hold on. I gotta go to data and then projects, 2019, haunted house. So if I go in the archive, I have, like I said, I have a zillion, I mean, it's just a massive amount of, that's not the same archive. It's a lot. It's over on, I think it's over on E. If I go to E, X, projects, and then I'll have to find it. I found it the other day, and it was just I was like, oh my God, it was like humongous amounts. But anyways, I'm gonna open up my file. Takes a bit to open. My original haunted house didn't have trees. It just had the haunted house and a stand-in character that I used. And all that the animation was her running up to the house, and it looked like crap. I mean, it was like I made it in 2014. And that was back when I was using iClone 5. Today I'm using iClone 7, so it's gotten a lot better. The file is almost 3 gigabyte in size. That's how big the animation file is. We just have to hold our horses while it loads. While I'm doing that, I'll show you where I got the stuff. So if I go to Turbo Squid, that's where I get most of my high quality 3D models. Like if I type ghost, you'll find the ghost that I used. I bought it from Turbo Squid. I think I paid $15 for the ghost. Really good deal. They got some pretty good ghosts since then. Well, it's in my account, so. I have lots of ghosts. If I go to downloads, so if I go into page, the next page, see, this is the ghost that I bought. I paid $10 for him. And then haunted house. This is the haunted house. I think that's similar to this might be the one I bought. No, this isn't the one I bought. Okay, so it's loaded. Okay, so I'm going to go into, I'm going to give us a bigger screen here. Close this. And I'm going to go into preview mode. And we're just going to zoom out. See, with this NVIDIA card I have, I can zoom in, I can do lots of stuff real quick in it. But this is the haunted house. Let me close that menu bar. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to back this off so we can... Whoops. Okay, it looks like I took most of the yardage out. But the inside of the house is still good. So if we go into the house, so I bought the house and then I had to put the furniture in it. So here's the dining room, and there's my little ghost preparing for being staged. But this is the dining table. I literally set each of these things up. I lit the candles. I put the shields up on the wall. I put all the bookcases where they are. The desk with the books. The globe. Okay. And then over here, this is a special hiding spot that I have for my song. This is an actual bathroom that I built. There's the bathroom. Got a little bit of a wash tub. Got some toilet paper rolls up there. Okay, so if we go upstairs, there's another copy of Kendra. I have to use multiple copies of the actors. Like there's a copy of the ghost waiting to be staged for another animation. There's another copy of Kendra right there. Okay, so we go upstairs. And then we go in. This is a hallway that I created. And each one of these rooms literally have beds with pillows and covers, with nightstands and books, chairs and a carpet. This is a camera. That's how the system works, so I can do anything with the cameras. You go in here, there's another room. There's a flashlight I use to go up Kendra's face to make her look Halloweeny and spooky. Okay, and this is the top of the house. At one point, and I still might do it, I'm going to be putting Easter eggs in my music video. So you'll want to freeze frame the video and see if you can find them. But I was going to have see that at the top up here where it's got a little eyelet portal? I wanted to have a ghost peering out. I was thinking of doing that. Like in one of these windows or out of that hole right there. Pretty cool. Look how rusted and bent those things are. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go in there. I would not want to go in there. Okay, so I'm going to exit out of here. I'll play what you've probably already seen, and that's the... To me, it's iconic because when I made this animation, I already have it on YouTube, so it isn't anything I haven't shown yet, but this having her run to the house, that was the biggest one. That was what I considered my biggest hurdle at the very beginning. But getting this scene, there's a lot going on. Getting her to walk up those steps was not easy. Anyways, so I have something really cool in store for you guys. I plan to release the music video. I would like to do it on Monday. So after I eat dinner tonight, I'm going to get right back into the animation. And it's going to be great. I can't wait. I'm going to be so relieved when I finally get it because I've been wanting to do this video now for almost seven years. So glad to hear that, Little Rhubarb. Good job on your mod on barbing people, dude. You're really good at you're really good at that. I can count on you. Yeah, Laura, it's going to be really cool. I'm having so much fun with it. There's the scene I'm working on right now reminds me of Scooby-Doo. It's that cute. So, anyways, guys, I had a blast today. Thanks for coming to my stream. I'll be back on tomorrow at the same times. I'll be on at 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. Eastern, and then once again at 6:30. And we'll just keep on keeping on. You guys are great. Thank you so much. Have a great day. I'm going to say goodbye to the other people. Okay.